Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continuing Let's Play Master Detective Archives Rain Code for the Nintendo Switch. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your Sorbet Skipper channel, and today we continue diving into the mystery labyrinth of Chapter 3. Will we be able to figure out who did it, how they did it, why they did it, before it becomes too obvious? I don't know. I still think, and a lot of other people think this too, that our top two suspects are Icardi and Savan. If I had to guess, I would say they're working together. That's my guess. With Icardi being the more likely of the two to be the culprit if they're not working together. So I'm leaning towards Icardi. Actually, I should say I'm leaning towards Icardi and Savan, and then leaning towards Icardi, and then leaning towards Savan. If it's anything other than those three possibilities, my mind is going to explode. Only one way to find out. Let's get started, my friends.
That was the right answer,
But who knows? Hope you all having a wonderful, fantastic day today.
if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide. That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
The question is, how did they get off the roof? Because that's the biggest one I can't understand. I mean, it's so mysteriousful, as Shinigami may say, that when I asked people, like, what do you think happened? Entry Zero actually said maybe that Shachi isn't dead at all. I have no idea how that could be a thing. But the more and more I think about it, the more and more I think, until we decide how the heck they got off the roof, it's very possible that Shachi may have faked it. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Saw. And if there's anything the first Saw movie taught me, is that unless you make sure the person is dead, the person may not be dead. And I don't think we ever actually checked to see if Shachi was really dead, because there were peacekeepers coming in from the other side. That all may have been staged. You fire the gun, you hit the ground, it looks like it's been fired, it looks like you've been shot. I don't know! Ah! Oh, that's good. Let's move on, shall we?
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
And if that's true, though, that makes sense why there was no one there, because no one actually was there.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
The only thing I can think of is there was this, what was this thing here? Parking lot explosion. There was this parking lot explosion. When Shachi's body was found, there was an explosion in the parking lot below the building, created a large hole in the wall hideout. It is unknown whether this explosion was related to Shachi's death. I have no idea how that plays into Shachi's death, but that's the only thing I can think of on how the person could have gotten off the roof.
Where could the murderer have gone?
I was trying to talk to her, but I guess you can't talk to him. All right, here we are again.
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
Ah! Why do you gotta keep cutting my throat?
Follow the culprit's escape route?
And by the way, I just want to say, I really want that to be a thing though, where they set it up so that the person we think is dead isn't really dead, because I think that would be brilliant.
You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
Well, the good news is we're not gonna have to wait long to figure out if that's a possibility or not, because we're gonna know one way or another. It's over here.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, It'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed. So the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs. As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs.
Except he didn't, because we know we came up this way.
Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
Correct.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not? I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here. Yet again, you called me sheltered.
I love how out of all those things that she said, the one that you got annoyed with was the one that said sheltered. I would have gotten annoyed at basically everything she said.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it is. Sheltered burden. You're sheltered in a...
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around. Which makes it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
Okay.
Is it easier to imagine that the criminals simply went back inside through this door?
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers. Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
Wait, which one did I...
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building?
I mean, that's possible.
Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon? The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill-seeker.
That would take too long, but a grappling hook could work.
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
I still think a grappling line could work.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
Like, if you had the grappling hook come down, and then you kicked off, and then you jump back over, maybe?
That's what you're disappointed about?
Yuma, this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysterious.
This isn't funny!
Oh my gosh!
We'll run out of time!
Get that thing off my screen, it's making me nervous.
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth. Where are the entrances for cast members? And the hidden entryways for maintenance crews? This isn't an attraction at some theme park. Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him?
Yeah, that's right. You tell
God
him.
of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness.
You tell her, Fubuki.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're...
Okay, I'm gonna skip that line.
You called me sheltered again! How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I love the antagonism of Shinigami, but when it's so repeated, it's like you just get I get very annoyed by it.
Seriously, are you dead? Quiet, please. Head on right.
I'm never gonna get annoyed by this though. This is hilarious.
I feel much...
The culprit must have been on the roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow.
I love hearing them argue like that. That's hilarious.
But how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene.
Just the umbrella.
Wait, if nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What, like dry ice or something?
What? Destroyed evidence?
Oh, the bombing.
Leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
How about none? When the body was discovered, when the rooftop was first entered. Let's go with the top one.
The culprit was gone by the time I discovered the body. It's likely that evidence was already destroyed. So if I'm going to recreate it, then it has to be earlier than that.
Okay, so when the rooftop was first entered.
How about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop? The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Alrighty, leave it to me.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions here?
Let's do it,
It can't be!
Ow! Almost looks like a Monopoly piece, like a house.
Are you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
I don't blame him.
The corpse is gone, but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away.
What?
Better hurry up and investigate.
What?
Got it. I'll hurry.
Crime scene, recreation. Or recreation. Not a recreation. Totally two different words. Right now we gotta stumble everywhere.
Master!
Good luck finding some evidence.
When I found the body, the key was still in the keyhole, and the peacekeepers were on the other side of the door.
That is correct.
So there isn't anything different about the door either.
Follow the culprit's escape route.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall. What is that? A storm drain? Has that always been there?
Yeah, probably has, but we couldn't see it because of the debris in the way, right?
Right, the explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble.
Correct.
So the drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
The drain was buried in rubble from the explosion that happened right after the body was found. Oh, I still want to explore some more.
Master?
Darn it.
Yeah, I might have found a clue that shows how the culprit escaped.
Really? You did it, Yuma!
Well. Oh, why are you here?
Mystery phantoms!
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about.
You know, just because I'm a bird doesn't mean you have to mock me, Gularme. Ah, so
You're
wrong.
still fantasizing about all this nonsense? He committed suicide. There's nobody to pursue. After all, there's no place a culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop.
No one could escape the rooftop.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward.
Okay, so we have one extra evidence now. And we know that, so the drain was open. But how would you get down there? just gotta
Shachi
repel.
committed suicide. You're such a maggot. There is no other culprit.
I wasn't expecting up there. That one went by fast.
No one could have left that rooftop.
Like, we had to slow down, don't we? And yet still going that fast?
Delusional idiot.
I didn't see a lot of things there. There should be a contradiction somewhere. You gotta find it and repel it. Okay, I'll try.
What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Shachi committed suicide. You're such a maggot. There is no other culprit.
God, I tried to go up on that one. That was just really hard to dodge.
Left that rooftop.
It's gotta be this one. It's the only one that's there.
That flame doesn't hold up. No, there is a culprit. And there's a way to escape from the roof, too.
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer!
Drain. Hold on, let me look. The drain was buried in the rubble from the explosion that happened right after the body was found. It's positioned directly below the rooftop if you're looking down from it.
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide.
That's true.
Oh, where did the culprit go?
That was a true statement. There's no... Damn it, I can't. The up and down ones are so hard.
The roof store.
Yes, get the roof store. That's true.
You can't escape down the emergency stairs. Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time? All impossible! See? There's simply no place to run.
Right there. There's no place to run. You gotta attack that one.
That means there was no culprit.
Ooh, that was close.
Dominic completely agrees.
I don't care what Dominic agrees on. I went by so slow I couldn't even dodge it probably. Okay, so I know which one to do. Just how they did the culprit get away. It doesn't seem like there was any way to escape. But the culprit was gone when I got in the roof, so it had to be a way to escape. I'm sure there's some evidence that can prove it.
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide. So, where did the culprit go?
It's a true statement. God, those are so hard to dodge.
You can't escape through the roof
I don't know why
door.
those are so hard to dodge. They just like catch me off guard or something.
You can't escape down the emergency stairs.
Because I'm trying to wait till the last minute to dodge them.
Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time?
This one. Wait, what? Oh no, it's not this one, it's the next one. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb.
That's true.
I'm so dumb. I knew which one to do when I still swing at the wrong one.
It's not suicide.
Ah.
So,
I just thought that was like the last one for some stupid reason. At least I dodged that one finally.
You can't escape through the roof door. You can't escape down the emergency stairs.
I feel so bad for doing that.
The whole time. All impossible.
Yeah, I jumped the gun because I thought it was the last response.
There's simply no place to
Here, this is the one I need to hit.
I'll slash through this
And I
mystery.
knew that too. I knew that.
No, there is a way out. The drain directly below the rooftop.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
What the heck is this? Mr. Reynolds will ask a riddle from time to time. Read the question carefully and counter by repelling the words and the answer you think is right.
The drain? What about it? What's that got to do with gleam from the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
Should've known. They dove into the drain.
This, I'll expose the truth.
They swan dived into it. So more and more Icardi's becoming suspect number 1, huh?
That's right. The culprit dove into the drain from the roof. That was the culprit's escape route.
All right, that was I'm honestly not going to say that was good. I think that could have been better. I'm a little disappointed with that one. I really feel like I could have done better.
They disappeared, but to leap into a storm drain from atop a roof? Is such an adventurous stunt truly possible?
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence, I think that has to be the case.
One heck of a dive, that's for sure.
The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from the roof right after committing the crime. The Doya district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water. Then, the culprit swam away.
It would only take a few seconds to escape the roof that way. So the culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered up the evidence of their escape.
Whoa!
Why? We defeated these monsters already.
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit did?
I have to jump from up here?
It's kind of crazy.
And now more drains have suddenly appeared. What is happening?
Master, you have to make up your mind and jump!
Well, I can't jump when I'm falling.
Oh, I don't! I'm already falling!
As I said. Who was capable of committing this crime? Resistance leader Amaterasu, a detective. I'm a resistance leader.
This way!
Yes, I looked at the controller to make sure I hit the right button. Was that it? Oh, that was right.
We actually made it.
I felt as if my heart would jump out of my chest, but we managed to get down.
It's not over yet. Look over there.
All the resistance leaders. -1.
Looks like all the suspects are here.
I still think it would be a great case if they made it so that the person who died didn't actually die.
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once. They fled!
Then we better chase after them.
We gotta figure out which one of them did. So right
Cases
now,
are common in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among
so right
them?
now we're leaning towards Icardi, right?
There are only 2 ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon. Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
No, it's
If
not.
someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them. If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
I see. That would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the Resistance against the Peacekeepers. At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeepers. But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the Peacekeepers toward the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target fleeing up there.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had decided on beforehand. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off pursuers. As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them?
If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
But how long will they keep running? At this rate, there's no end in sight.
That's one heck of a jump and twirl and twist.
Master, over there!
I love this music.
A giant water tank?
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is
Solve more mysteries.
to solve mysteries.
No, I said I like it when the Podangas are on the same page. Not so much when it's Shinigami. What would be necessary for the culprit to commit the crime?
Come on! I'm counting on you, Master!
The ability to swim.
Got it.
Be good at swimming. Yeah. X. It's that one. I said that before it even appeared.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience. Maybe they had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
We finally caught up.
The truth is crystal clear. The one who murdered Shachi...
Who killed Shachi?
I wouldn't kill anyone!
I didn't kill anyone!
I haven't done anything.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
I haven't done.
I didn't kill anyone!
I think we all know it's true, right?
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi!
Real question is, why did he do it?
Huh? What? No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit! That's bullshit!
Oh. That's a
I
gnarly.
didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden treasure?
But most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand. Master, let's solve this thing once and for all!
Right.
I think it's still too early, though. There's still a mystery that we haven't solved. And again, it could be the why. Alright, another reasoning deathmatch. That's why I'm betting.
I'm not the.
So Mom once nearly drowned, which caused him to have lasting trauma. Right. So we need to attack whichever one he attacks.
Culprit! Where's your evidence? There are other resistance members.
I like all the water theme here.
I know. Margala is the culprit. Margala shot Shachi on the roof.
Okay, so he's attacking Margala. Alright, so we need to use the Margala one. First, you gotta put that gizzard into it. What kind of evidence can help with that? When Shachi was shot on the hideout roof, he was somewhere else. Should be evidence that can prove it, indeed. Not that one. Not that one.
I'm not the culprit. Where's your evidence?
What? How'd that hit me?
There are other resistance members. I know! Margala is the culprit! Margala shot Shachi on the roof!
This is the truth! Margala has an alibi! It's impossible for him to have done it!
Correct. Savano is Chachi, gun designed by Artica. Because here's the thing, if he says Artica did it, then we would know that that's impossible because Artica would have known he's left-handed.
It's not Margala. Then Iruka is the culprit.
Yeah, looks like it's starting. Shoot.
Iruka knows a lot
Okay, so it's starting Iruka.
about handling guns. She killed Shachi! And made it look like suicide!
I think we had to do that last one.
For now,
Next, you gotta prove Iruka isn't the culprit, but she does have an
That's
alibi, huh?
why.
Yeah, we had to put this differently from how we handled Margala. Then you gotta check the evidence, something that can help. Yeah, so basically we need to say that
Margala.
if she would have set him up, she wouldn't have put the gun in that
Iruka
hand.
is the culprit. Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi! And made it look like suicide!
I'll slash through this mystery!
Perfect so far. We're understanding this, it's good.
Iruka designed the handgun, so she knew Shachi was left-handed. She never would have made that mistake faking a suicide.
Correct. Savan or Cardi's talent. It's gonna be Savan here. He's gonna blame him next.
It's not Margala. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit.
What the heck? Where did that one come from? Like I'm under the
It's
floor.
Saban.
How?
He killed Shachi on the roof. And messed with the corpse. Then escaped through the drain.
Right there, escape through the drain. That one. We don't know Savan's alibi, and we also don't know if he knew about Chachi's time in hand. Yeah, but Savan isn't a killer. I just know there's evidence proving it. In that case, let's review it and let's see how he could have done it.
It's not Margala. It's
I think
not
here I'm gonna
Iruka.
activate my special ability.
But you still can't say I'm the culprit.
Okay, that's it.
The
I was trying to press the right button. I couldn't find the right button.
He killed Shachi on the roof. And messed with the corpse. Then escaped through the drain.
Right here.
This is the truth!
I was trying to find the ZR button. That was driving me crazy.
Javon was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
Alright. That went well. The last one took a little bit of damage because the things were like going under the floor and stuff, and it was pretty crazy. But I thought that went well. It didn't go perfect, but it didn't go
Yuma,
horrible.
you did it! You defeated the monster! Huh? But what about the treasure?
that's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses. But the truth still hasn't appeared! Where is the real culprit's soul?
Also, the countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
Yeah, that's half hour.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know. It's...
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
the overall picture?
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like a suicide. But we don't know why he did it. If he wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the Peacekeepers into this?
Because he's working for the Peacekeepers? There's a lot of people who theorize that he's a spy. Or a plant. I mean, I guess they're both the same thing, right?
So we need to find the motive.
The
As long
why.
as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
Hmm? The water is flowing somewhere.
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
Then let's see where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
You know, this case seems to involve water an awful lot. The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
Alright. Gotta continue on then. Jeez, time's running out.
A dead end?
What happens if
And
you just
this
sit here
countdown timer.
for like 15 minutes? And what would happen? Like, is it possible? Cannot save now.
Looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
You shouldn't be!
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do.
Disarm the bomb before we die?
Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too. Like how you did in the real world.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd say that.
This giant bomb?
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma. I am confident that you can do it. For you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Oh, that's
Okay, I'll try.
What was the purpose of the bombing? I think it was a diversion. You know, I've been saying it's a diversion for a while now. What do we do?
Master?
Master, did you find the answer? Yeah, I said before it was a diversion. And all those choices, it's kind of obvious based on those three choices what it would be.
Seems like that was correct, yet the countdown has not stopped.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the Peacekeepers' attention on me. That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
What? I have to start there?
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Agreed.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own. Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe? The god of darkness believes in Yuma?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
Alright, let's do it again. What was the culprit doing during the reversion? Killing Shachi.
Looks like you won't be able to defuse this until you've unlocked it with a solution key.
Oh, not killing Shachi. Going out to the power plant. This thing here. Remember there was a second explosion? But why the power plant?
The countdown stopped! You defused it!
Why there?
Great work, Yuma!
Okay, that's weird. So what's up with the power plant? Like, why?
So the culprit's real goal was to flood Marunouman district. They used a bomb threat to draw the Peacekeeper's attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunouman district.
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The resistance was challenging the peacekeepers.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
There! We finally cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
Why, he wanted to die?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunouman district, to send the rich a message. But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life.
Why?
He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the Peacekeepers did it.
Instead, we're the ones that got
Shachi
blamed.
gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing. Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice?
We're kind of stuck right now.
Now that you see the truth, please, just leave!
We can't leave.
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
Yeah, we can't.
No. That's a lie. Shachi didn't want this.
Oh, Yuma's like, not only can't we leave, but you're full of nonsense.
What?
Go, Yuma.
You know nothing about the Resistance!
I mean, yeah, me go in there for a second.
I've heard him speak. Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this. Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I think Yuma's onto something.
You'll pay for this. I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor.
You go, Yuma. I'm too soft. And yeah, if you see any of my Let's Plays, I'm like, I suspect this person, I suspect this person. There is no one I don't suspect. And I'm like, yeah, I'm too soft. See if I can do better than A this time. God, Shinigami. Let's do it.
Let's head to the truth, Master.
Alright, so you get the commands though. Kick is A.
Stupid!
Tackle, tackle.
No!
Shoot, I missed one. Wait, what the heck?
Shut up! Get away from me!
Shoot. Can't believe it.
That's bullshit!
I messed up twice at the beginning.
Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! Damn it all! Go away!
So once I figure out the keys, I'm good. It's just
Stay away from
that
me!
that initial opening always trips me out.
Stop, stop!
I really need to learn
An outsider,
the switch
what do you
controller
know?
better.
You have no idea what we went through in the slums. This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged the city into chaos. Shachi gave up his own life for that. This is what Shachi wanted. Shachi told me to do it. This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor!
Solution key. We want an noble battle and disparity between the rich and the poor. I don't think it's a drain. Its airtight properties cause it to float on water. What if he did this just to like rob people?
This is the truth of the case.
Try to just on the one that said motive. No, I think that was it. I think that was it. Because I remember seeing that safe when we were on the boat.
Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Huh? Safes?
Many facilities in Marunaman District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Which we saw.
Oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunaman District.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case.
It's amazing. Out of all our crazy theories, at the end of the day, it just came down to a guy wanting to rob a bank. I mean, that's all it really was. Guy just wanted to rob a bank.
You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, You took advantage of their beliefs!
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi! Let's go, Shinigami! I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case!
Denouement? This case went by really fast, it feels like. Deduction Denouement. Alright, let's get this started. Yuma was brought to the resistance hideout. Talking with Savan about the request. What did Yuma set for the resistance? Okay, we're gonna have to go ways away. Yeah, we need to figure out which ones are which. What did you must set up for the resistance? A phone booth? That should be cameras. The phone booth. Okay. Now we got a couple more here. Okay, now we can go from the beginning. Because now we have enough clues. Because the fourth one's gonna be him. Yuma was brought to visit his hideout. Talking with Savan about the request. What did he set up? He set up cameras. Yuma placed security cameras throughout Canal Ward. Phone booth in Marmon. Bus stop in Yuma. Vending machine Kamasaki. Athira Academy main gate. To resume its countdown reaches 0. The phone booth blows up. Yuma is the wanted fugitive. Yuma and Fubuki flee as the culprit watches from afar. The culprit took the safe in the resistance hideout. What weapon did the culprit attain? He obtained the gun. He heads to the rooftop. Yuma sees Shachi while fleeing to the rooftop. The waiting culprit confronts Shachi on the rooftop. The culprit shoots Shachi and tells, man, that's a gruesome picture. Yuma is surprised by the gunshot. The misdirection begins. The gun is placed in his right hand. Crime scene is complete. Culprit looks down from the rooftop, where they could have a free from, open drain. Culprit stands at the edge of the roof, leaps off, lands in a storm drain. Yuma discovers his body. The hideout is blown up. Storm drain is buried. And then, of course, we're cornered by peacekeepers and forced to flee using emergency stairs. Yuma and Fubuki hurry to disarm the bombs. Bomb disarming duo. The culprit opens the reservoir valve. Water gushes forth. And what did he do in Marmon? He submerged the city. Smoke arises from Marmon. Amaterasu safe floats from the bank. The culprit gets the safe as planned. And who is it? Cardi. Just a bank robbery. I mean, I should be disappointed that it seems so simple, but yet at the same time, I'm not. Because the game had me thinking like it was such a complicated thing, and it wasn't. And that reveal is, it's shocking to me. Like, I was expecting so much more from this, and
Step right up, step right
just a
up.
big robbery. I'm cool with that.
A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
It all started with a request from the Resistance.
I'm gonna go ahead and honor this so that way we can play it through, and then we'll talk about it after.
Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan.
But they had bombs inside them.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunouman District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunouman District at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible, but that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
And what a picture that is.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
We heard a ringing gunshot.
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun. Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce.
Why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
That's pretty amazing.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marunouman District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marunouman District is now flooded, and many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter.
I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
Yeah, huh?
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save this city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
What a dirtbag.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber.
And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you!
I'm not gonna feel bad about this one, that's for sure.
I hate this city. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
And this is the thing, regardless of how you feel about this city, because the city is messed up. The rage in me of him killing his friend and trying to set us up at the same time, and all for him to get rich. He became everything that he despised. He became the person who was fighting against the rich for equality in the city, and that's all he cared about, was just being rich himself.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time,
You
Yuma.
were very helpful.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
Really?
Really.
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma. I think it helped me grow as a person. Just a little bit.
Too bad you're not gonna remember any of this. Oh, and by the way, there's still the problem of how the heck do we get out of this with the peacekeepers?
Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon.
Yep.
What?
I am sorry for being so rude to you.
Aww.
What?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide.
Aww.
When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you.
Aww.
Please consider being my friend.
Come on.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Aww.
Yuma, while I may be ignorant and naive, one day, I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you. The labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light. You truly are amazing, Yuma.
It's a good thing this case is about over, because if not, then like my entire video would just be her trying to say our one nickname.
That title is getting way too long.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen? Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No. It's time to boom kill the bad guy.
I don't feel bad about this one. I actually don't. And it's weird because I've always been debating the moral quandary of this.
Surging bloodlust.
After the last case,
Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the final mystery labyrinth.
but again, how are we gonna get out of this? I just have to wait and see. I know we're going long here, but we're close to the end of this chapter, so I think going an extra 15-20 minutes, and maybe a long video, but I think in this case it's probably worth it. Oh, I'm intrigued. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go.
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but we're still in grave danger.
Yep, we are.
How do we get out of this?
Master, now that I think about it, the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence.
Yeah, we've said this.
Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Come on! Why did we do all that work to discover the truth?
Well, that is what it is. Never give up, Master.
But this time, we're done for.
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their little heads.
Oi.
We're gonna need something. Deus Ex Machina or something. Oh dear Lord.
What?
That's enough.
It's Alara!
Sorry to keep you waiting,
It's
Mummy.
Rico!
Too, Princess.
Hey!
Alara!
The both of you are safe.
Alive!
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same! Unlike a certain trainee.
Oh, shush.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
That's...
Wait, that rounded up the whole resistance? Well, I don't know if it's a good idea to capture the whole resistance, but...
Chief Yako! And
Yako's alive! Vivia's alive!
Vivia, did you forget already?
Oh my god, they're all
I
alive!
haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember. So I don't blame you.
Oh, that fourth wall! Oh, that's great!
I was worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee, too, I guess. I'm kidding. Just joking around.
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
Wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry? Where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why, but if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
They punish anyone they want if they don't have evidence to say that you're, you know, that you did do it.
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Hikari to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, who's being threatened? That answers that question.
It's true. I didn't know about the big robbery, and I didn't think that would happen to Shachi. It was all set up by Hikari. Please, I'll confess everything I know. Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed.
Wait, they were all in on this?
One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall. Seems like an expensive lesson.
What about the other leaders of the Resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Yes.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
Oh, please stop. You're just gonna make him more angry.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes!
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
Nope, 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 nope. Don't touch that.
Don't know about that.
Don't touch that,
Now that we've
Tezuko.
handed over the Resistance, the rest is up to the Peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
How do you keep your cigarette going in the middle of a rainfall? Because it's always raining in the city. Woo! We got saved by our friends. We're still alive. I just took up. Sorry about that.
The case for the time being. Another person died. No, I committed murder. Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
You just don't know.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right.
Aww.
So please, don't make that face.
Thank you, Kurumi. If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because...
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me.
Aww.
Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the Resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing. This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. And that's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
I swear, if they make Kurumi like a secret villain, I'm never gonna forget this game. I really like her. She's one of my favorite characters. Got such a good heart, incredibly smart, very capable, a detective herself in many ways. You know, I think she's a really cool character, and she's super sweet.
That was close. But we managed this time around. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, right, Fubuki. Yeah.
Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
Really?
Oh, he's so flattering.
It wasn't a compliment.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
Wait, you did?
Meeting place? Huh?
Yako!
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived. Huh? I didn't tell you?
Yako!
This is the first time I've heard about it.
Alright, Yako. Ah.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward.
Yeah, sure. Blame me.
Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today.
Vivia. Dude, can't wait to hang out with you on a case. That's probably gonna be the next case, right? Because we've had every single person as a partner except for him.
We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
I'm looking forward to that.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels. Saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game. And the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This...
What is it?
This guy is. What?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
What?
Anyway, that solves it. Now we should...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. What's going on?
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here!
Yeah, I thought we were done here.
Hey, sewer rats.
Oh, no. This ain't good.
You!
Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers. What is he doing here?
Damn. How did the city end up like this? Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path.
Hold on.
Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed?
He actually cares that it's being destroyed.
I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city! Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
He's beating up his own men, and he hasn't even started with me yet. I'm worried.
Now, I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
I'm not!
Huh?
Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished. That is the meaning of justice.
Uh-oh.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
And killed.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Go ahead. That works for me.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
Oh, that would be
If things
bad.
go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you can take it out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed at this rate!
What should I do? Turn myself in? Fight the peacekeepers. I'm pretty sure we should turn ourselves in, but I really want to know what happens if we say fight the peacekeepers.
Let's fight the peacekeepers.
Huh? You too, Yuma?
Hey! This isn't a mystery labyrinth! You'll die instantly, Master!
Kurumi's here too. There's no guarantee she won't get hit by crossfire. There's nothing more painful than being unable to protect those you love. Do you get that, Yuma?
Love?
Aww.
What's gotten into you, Chief? You're never this serious.
I didn't expect to get this heated either.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around?
That was totally worth it just to see that line.
You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Kazuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
Wait, what? Oh, it's Makoto, and was that a Monokuma balloon? I'd have to go back and rewind it. Kind of looked like it.
It's the masked man.
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi. What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
From the tower?
That's pretty hardcore.
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free rein to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey, Yuma, when did you meet such a big shot?
It just sorta happened.
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met. Besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans. I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off. And now, the mask has become my face.
He's talking way too long and none of it sounds true at all! His story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
Who is this guy?
You get one. There won't be a second.
Like, I know he's a big shot in Yamatatsu, CEO and all that, but Yomi is. Like, Yomi.
As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Hey, wait a minute!
Okay, there's no one behind me. I thought maybe there were people to talk to. I really need to stop because they're going on almost an hour and a half, but at the same time, last time I ended like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before the end of the chapter, and I'm trying to get to the end of the chapter.
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu, sir?
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true.
And I think I missed that. He's not a big shot at Amaterasu. He's the big shot at me, Amaterasu.
That means you're the top-ranking person at Amaterasu Corporation, right?
Yeah, exactly. I missed that.
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them yourself?
A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me.
I see.
If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot. Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed. If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd declare his exile publicly for the world to see. In any case, you can speak to me when you require help. I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say fly? The Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them.
Right.
Well, I'll excuse myself now.
Thank you.
Hey, hold on! There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all districts. I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
Imagine if he was like
By the way, you should check out where your agency used
the
to be.
original Makoto from Danganronpa, and that's why he wears a mask so no one can recognize him, or no people like me who's played the original Danganronpa can recognize him.
Huh? Why?
It's a surprise.
And this is like a secret sequel or something.
Sounds kinda shady, but I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
I don't think that's true. I'm just saying. I was waiting for recording for like an hour and a half, so you get some weird thoughts going into your head. I take it he got us a new ship. That's my guess. Hey, how about that? Koda's a bomb.
Kidding me? It's completely back to normal. Is this the CEO's true power?
His cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Whoa! My agency! My...
I can't be genuinely happy about this. It may be bugged to eavesdrop on us.
Maybe.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there? If not, then let me die.
We got a home back. Lots happened in the last few chapters. Makes me wonder what's gonna happen next, because everything seemed to have gone back to status quo. I would expect this to be like the end of the game or something, you know?
Chief, there's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
So, I mean, how did they get all those papers back too and everything?
This is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on. I have high hopes for you all. From the highest point in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes? Why would the CEO of Amaterasu say that about us?
Because he's literally high up.
Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
He must be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
I'll still take the submarine.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a CEO.
No, that was clearly a mask.
A mask? What is that?
Really?
Where do I even begin? Yuma...
Me?
You might, you take care of this.
I'll explain it. Fubuki, so a mask is...
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
Hey, she can come here anytime she wants.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway.
Absolutely, she's one of us.
Right, Yuma?
Yeah.
Huh?
Right.
You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other. Well, I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko approved couple.
Wait! A couple? I won't allow it! Master is far too young for this!
Wait, can Vivia see her? What is up with Vivia?
I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired I don't want to talk more than I need to.
All right, let's focus on the important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research.
God. All right, we need to really stop. I really try to push this to the end of the chapter, but... And maybe all we have to do is talk to him and the chapter ends, but we're way over an hour and a half. I love you all so very much. Thank you for everything. Well, we will definitely finish this in the next couple minutes, and then we'll reconvene in the next part. But until next time, my dear friends, love you all so very much. Thank you for everything. Y'all are number one YouTube community on YouTube, and until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.